Hello and good evening to wherever you may be watching. Thank you for joining SPI Logistics in this week's market conditions. Short-term truckload volumes are set to increase significantly, with 20-foot equivalent unit bookings up by 40% compared to last year's Chinese New Year period. Southern California ports are showing strong growth compared to East Coast ports, possibly due to the Red Sea conflict and a drought in Panama affecting the East Coast share. Domestic transportation providers should watch for rate increases in Western origins as demand spikes this spring, especially as Q1 consists of typically slow months. Additionally, rates in southern regions will likely be impacted as produce season starts to pick up in southern states. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with rate data news. Welcome back to Market Conditions hosted by SPI Logistics, your trustworthy news source for the logistics industry. On this week's rate data, the National Truckload Index, NTI price, inclusive of fuel, fell 7 cents to $2.27 per mile. The National Truckload Index Linehaul, NTIL rate, which removes fuel, decreased 8 cents to $1.65 per mile. For reference, the lowest spot rate in 2019 was $1.47. Contract rates, which are base line haul rates like the NTL, was last reported at $2.33 per mile. In our continuing coverage of capacity trends, we now turn our attention to tender rejections. For the third consecutive year, exports from the state of Georgia hit an all-time high, reaching $49.7 billion. In 2023, according to the state's Department of Economic Development, the FMCSA has begun an effort to identify and expose predatory companies to crack down on deceptive leasing practices via its Truck Leasing Task Force, TLTF. Inbound TEU bookings show a 40% higher level compared to the 10-day Chinese New Year lead-in last year. UPS said it will cut 12,000 jobs, with the mass layoff coming only months after the delivery company averted a massive strike by agreeing to a new labor contract. A group of U.S. truck drivers have threatened to boycott deliveries into NYC after a recent verdict. Karen Trucking, a San Diego-based trucking company, has been spotlighted at the center of an alleged cross-border drug smuggling operation involving the use of fire extinguishers. In total, there were 13 seizures totaling 680,992 fentanyl pills, 3 kilograms of fentanyl powder, 17 kilograms of heroin, and 10,418 pills containing methamphetamine. According to S&P Global Commodity Insights, any new insurance issued for Red Sea routes could impact oil prices by $1 or more per barrel. The freight industry is facing a surge in cargo theft incidents, with CargoNet reporting a 59% increase in these crimes from 2022 to 2023. And that's everything we have in this week's segment. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.